Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and this is the FX Rundown. What a day in the markets, but ultimately the FX was fairly quiet. We saw the dollar index go negative, paired some of those losses. What moved that mostly is we saw the euro come up to our major three-star resistance level. We had that in the FX rundown last night. In fact, we even said that that move in the euro, the reversal after making a new low yesterday and a failure to close below 115.20, was actually going to provide a tailwind and move that up to major three-star resistance. 116.15, 116.40 area. Basically got there before it failed. A lot of resistance up there in the euro. You want to watch for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the big day for the currency market with CPI. Now, is CPI going to confirm or deny the recent hawkish rhetoric from the Fed? They're looking for the core number. That's what we watch most closely. The core number to come in at 2.3% year over year, and then a gain of 0.2 a month over month. That's what you want to watch for. If that comes in soft, you're going to see the dollar lose ground significantly. You're probably going to see treasury prices rise. And then with the S&P, we've been bearish that S&P for a while now. This was a big day to the downside, and that S&P could find some footing with inflation remaining subdued. It's going to slow down the path of the Fed's rate hikes. So watch for that tomorrow. Now, with this S&P weakness, you're getting a rise in the yen. The yen is testing major three-star resistance today. Could not break out above it, though, so that is capped. Watch for that, but if it can push higher, we have another layer of major three-star resistance just above there too. So you have a lot of resistance in the yen, and that's why we've called it the most unenthusiastic trade on the board. But it is seeing some life right now. Now for the commodity currencies, the gold saw a little bit of life, but ultimately crude oil led the way to the downside in commodities today, taking a bit of a breather, dragged down the Aussie, dragged down the Canadian, but really those equity markets are doing that too. The Aussie dollar failed at major three-star resistance head on last night. We told you to be wary of that level, and now we're reversed lower. Poor finish there, and a poor finish for the Canadian. You got to get out of the way for those until the equity markets can find some footing, or if the dollar really falls down tomorrow. That's what you want to look for, that CPI number. A soft CPI could push the dollar index lower, bring some stability to the equity markets, commodities, and thus the Aussie and the Canadian. In fact, we like the Canadian more than the Aussie given the recent downtrend in the Aussie. Give us a call. We're here to talk about anything on the board. 312-278-0500. You can email us info@bluelinefutures.com. You can check our website for updates, and you can sign up for a free trial of our research there. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Thank you.